Hello my house, I'm Athina and I'm happy and thankful that you are here with me today. Today's video is all about what are your strengths. If it's only one that will come up or multiple strengths, I will not know. I will leave it to the cards and to the universe. So we are going to look at this, and I am really curious about how this reading is going to end up, because I normally film the intro before I start with reading the deck, so I don't know how it's going to look like. So yeah, this is going to be a fun reading. I hope it's not going to take too long, because you know, if you are already long with me here, you know that I tend to talk a lot. So yeah, let's just dive right into the piles that you can choose upon. The first pile is the Power Archangel Tarot. And since we are talking about strength, I will be showing you Strength, the tarot card. This is Strength of the Power Archangel Tarot deck. It's not an oracle deck, it looks like one, but it isn't. And your stone is the Black Obsidian. Going to leave it here. So pile number 2, you've got the traditional manga tarot, and this is Strength. And as your crystal, you've got this amethyst pendant. And pile 3, you have the Gentle Heart Tarot. This is Strength. And as a stone, you've got the Imperial Jasper. So you can choose the groups based on the back of the deck. Well, maybe you already knew which deck, yeah, which deck, and also which group you wanted to take. Or maybe the visual of the Strength card is calling out to you, or the energy of the crystal, 1, 2, or 3, or maybe the timestamp, or you want to listen to more than one group or all 3 groups, whatever helps you and choose your groups, whatever is up to you. I just will help you with a little meditation where I ask you to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, so you can calm down and choose the group or groups that are calling you out the most. And for the Clairaudiant people out there, I will be saying the number of the groups, so maybe this strikes to you out when you are hearing the number. So let's go into the breathing section, where I will also be participating. And before I forget it, I guess I always forget it, and to mention, all the decks are linked down below, except for those that are not produced anymore. Or I don't know where I can find the link with the original deck, because there are fake ones out there. I have a video on this somewhere in my channel. Shameless, same self-promo. Okay, back to the breathing. Let's start. So everyone who is clairvoyant, you may open up your eyes and choose the group that calls you to you out the most, or the groups. It can be more than one. And for the Clairaudiant selection, I will be starting by saying your numbers. I'm starting now. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I repeat, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. If this was too fast, you can always go back and listen to it again. Take longer to meditate, and I will be seeing you at your groups. Bye. Hi, pile number 1. You chose the Power Archangel Tarot with this strength, the number 1, the timestamp that was down, or the black obsidian, and this is going to be your reading about what are your strengths. So I am looking forward to what is going to happen. I think I mentioned everything in the intro for the first time. So I'm going to shuffle the cards a bit before I ask the question. The question. You know, the question. Sorry, I think I'm starting to get silly again. Maybe because this is a light-hearted reading, so I don't feel any heavy energies coming through, so I start to act silly. Maybe this is a strength of yours, that you are strong at being silly. Like it is what it is fun. So, okay, please, spirit guides and angels, what are the strengths of pile number 1? What are the strengths of pile number 1? Please, spirit guides and angels, what are the strengths of pile number 1? What can you tell us about the strengths of pile number 1? What are the strengths of pile number 1? What are the strengths of pile number 1? What are the strengths of 3? It came out in reverse, but I don't read this deck in reverse. I never will. Oops. What are the strengths of pile number 1? Please, spirit guides and angels, what are the strengths of pile number 1? What are the strengths? Okie dokie. Ooh, what are the woohoo? Ooh, you got the strength card. It would be funny if all the other 2 groups would also get the strength card out. That would be so fantastic. What are the strengths of pile number 1? What are the strengths of pile? Sorry, I struggle with this deck because it's just too thick for my small hands. What are the strengths of pile number 1? Sheesh. Are these all cards? Yeah, okay. I have to say you've got 4 major arcana because of the violet color. Maybe violet is a color that you like, purple. And at the back of the deck we have the 10 of Michael, which is the 10 of Swords. And here it says, a situation is finished and you are finally free. Now is the opportunity to follow luck and let go of the past. So I will be looking at this card if I feel like I need to say something about this. So let's just dive straight in with your center card. You've got the Emperor with Archangel Uriel. And it states here stability and efficiency in a situation where you can take control and ambitious plan. So have to bow. You are the Emperor. More than just the Emperor, you are even the Magician. Well, pile number one. You are stable, you are efficient, you have ambitious plans, and you are in a situation where you have the control over things. You are the leader because you're sitting on the throne. I'm sorry for the being silly again. Let me just ground myself a bit. So your strength is that you are efficient and you are stable. You are a great leader because the Emperor is a great leader. It's not Mercury retrograde now. You are a great leader, and you can even follow your ambitious plans because the energy of the Emperor is Aries, the sign of Aries, and Aries is one of those that if they have something in mind, they will go with it and be a bit stubborn. Yeah, sometimes you need a bit of stubbornness just to go ahead with your plans. Sometimes you need to be a bit more flexible, of course, but sometimes you need a little bit of stubbornness. So hey, you are the Emperor, you are this goal-getter, you go for it. You don't, if you want to expand your empire, you will. You have the power, you have everything you need to just build your empire big. Sorry, I think I've heard, I was thinking about a song, sorry. That has nothing to do with this reading because I'm not hearing it. So let's start with the 7 of Gabriel or the 7 of Wands. It's written here, stand your ground to what you believe, have faith, and take on your personal power. So basically, at your strength is you don't get swayed by other people's beliefs because you are so stable in your own belief that you will not move from the what is it called? You will not be swayed by other people's beliefs, and you can stand your ground when someone is trying to overstep your boundaries that you've set on, and you have trust. You have this trust deep down within you, even if you may not believe my words right now. You have this deep trust that everything is going to work out, and you are taking the step into owning your personal power. Just now that I'm realizing, here you see the rainbow, here you see rainbow, here you see even a double rainbow. So luck is on your side, is because there is a saying that at the end of the rainbow there is a pot of gold, and if you reach the end of this, you are lucky because you are the person that reached the pot of gold and not someone else. So it's your luck. So maybe you will be seeing rainbows as a confirmation, or it is a symbol that you see often, and this is a confirmation that this is true, because I got reminded of someone saying that they saw rainbows after a reading where they got this card. So yeah, and we have the sun. The sun, I think even Uriel has something to do with sun energy. Not sure. Well, whatever. Now, with the magician, with Archangel Raziel, by the way, this is Archangel Gabriel, and we have Archangel Michael here. So there is written, you can manifest your life as you desire. Everything you need will appear magically in front of you, and successful new beginnings. So you are great at manifesting stuff, and whatever you wish to have in your life, it's going to be there, just like this, and you are manifesting the life you want to live because you desire it to be like this. So it's here, it's coming. And also whatever you need to reach those goals is also going to appear. Like the magician in the traditional tarot way of Rider-Waite-Smith is, you see the magician with all three suits: the sword, a pentacle, cups, and wands. And those are resources that you need, because swords are mental things, communication, thinking, strategizing. Pentacles are the material resources, like finances, experience by doing something, like school stuff, learning school stuff like maths, language, English, or if you speak another language. This is all resources that you have present. Then we have cups, emotions, intuition, and wands, that is passion, drive, taking action. So with all those four resources, you can manifest the stuff into your life because you have the idea, you have the resources to do it, you have this intuition and this emotional attachment to it to grow it stronger, and you have the drive for it to come and the passion for it to come to you. I think the magician is Mercury energy. Mercury would be Virgo. Is it Virgo? Don't know. Whatever, it's I'm looking because sometimes on the cards of the major arcana you see either the planet or the sign that it represents. Wait a second. I'm trying to see if, yeah, it's Mercury. Just don't know which planet Mercury rules over. Let me take a look at I looked at my book. So Mercury rules over Gemini and Virgo. So I was right with Virgo, but I didn't remember Gemini. So Gemini and Virgo. And by the way, Mercury is a great communicator. So yeah, basically you are even a good communicator. Maybe you have even Virgo in Gemini or Virgo. You may be a Aries Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you have a lot of planets in Aries. Yeah, let's go to strength. Strength and I don't know this word in English. Strength and grace through friendliness, self-confidence and forgiveness. So you have this inner strength, you have this power in you, you are graceful and friendly, because Leo is really friendly. If you don't know Leo, there is Lexi the Leo on YouTube. She is friendly and just beautiful. I love her, and her videos are really helpful to me as well. So Leos also have a lot of self-confidence, and they are even loyal friends. And with because I'm staring at this at forgiveness, you also are a great forgiver. This just reminds me of the affirmators cards. There is a card with forgiving, where it states that you were bitten by a radioactive forgiver. And now you have the power of forgiveness for yourself and for others as well. So you can even be a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or have a lot of Leo energy in your chart. Doesn't have to be. And we have Archangel Ariel. Then to the moon. To the moon and back. We've got the moon with Archangel Haniel. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. Her just because of the image. Archangels don't really have gender. So they. You have the opportunity to optimize your plans. Here, your intuition, she brings you the right guidance. What is it? Stand in front of your fears and win strength by it. So let's go. Basically, the moon is Pisces energy. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any other things I stated with the other things, or whatever. Really artistic people. Pisces, they have this artsy way to them. So maybe you are interested in art, and whatever art means to you. It can be music, writing, painting, sketching, graphics design, stuff like this, because this is not really painted, it's just graphics. They are also really intuitive Pisces, so you have this great intuition that is going to be leading you, because I talked about having the 4 resources and cups being water energy and Pisces being a water element. They have great intuition and they follow their intuition and their feelings, of course. So you have this as well. And with the moon is that there are maybe sometimes fear that are trying to stand in your way, but if you go through all those challenges and overcome your fears, what you gain from this is strength. You are gaining more strength, even it's stated here in the card. But remember back to all the times you were having a hard time. You came out of it. You've grown stronger from it. And now, if this would happen again, you would know what to do, and you would fly over this obstacle without a problem, because you have wings to fly. And I think I need to use my lyrics oracle because it just reminded me again of a song. So yeah, there is more cards, oracle cards for now. The right oracle cards, not the fake oracle cards that are tarot cards. So you can ask 3 questions, and this deck will be answering it to you regarding of strengths. It will be the right thing to do because of the theme of what are your strengths. So if you have a question about your strength or strengths, here you have 3 chances, and now I am talking in sorry, I'm just being silly. I don't know why I get so silly now. Okay, please, angels and spirit guides, please answer the first question of pile number 1. That was fast. Maybe you were even asking about when your manifestation will come. In the near future is your answer. Whatever near future means to them, because to all guides, angels, and whatever is on the spirit realm, time is non-existent. It's not linear. It's just at the same time everywhere. Whatever. It's complicated. So in the near future. So please, spirit guides and angels, answer the second question of pile number 1. Yeah. A year from now, you are getting... Are you asking when is something going to happen? Are asking when it's going to happen? Yeah, a year from now also. So in the near future and a year from now. So for question number 3, communicate clearly. So there is a need to communicate clearly with people around you, or maybe with your guides, because you want to manifest stuff. Hence why when is it going to appear to you? So communicate it clearly. Be specific about what you want, exactly what you want. So like, I want $100. So state I want $100. I have $100. So that you will receive $100. Because if you say I want money, they would not know how much or currency. They will not know how much you want, so they will give you maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 cents. So be specific as much as you can. So, and here at the back of the deck, if you believe. So if you believe, it will come. So next oracle deck. Oops. So just shuffling them here. You make them see it because I don't want to butcher here. So, what are the strengths of pile number 1? What are the strengths of pile number 1? That was fast. All the cards, yeah, okay. So, at the back of the deck we have activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. So maybe you are feeling the need to go to a power place. We have here Stonehenge, so maybe you want to go to Stonehenge. It doesn't have to be, because all around the earth there are lines with energy, and you can go to one of those lines and connect with it. And you are going to be activated, the earth is going to be activated by your energy. And this means also that you should trust the inner guidance that is leading you towards something. So if it's a power place, it can be even somewhere in your own city that you are being led to go to. Maybe you are going to find something there magically appear in front of you that you wanted. Manifestation. Now we have the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So sometimes you can overwork yourself. So currently it's time for you to relax a bit, to embrace the winter, because it's winter season right now for me in the northern hemisphere. So just be is what I heard. So just be. Or you are, because it's your strengths, maybe you are able to stop and embrace winter with a lot of strength, because not everyone can do this. I certainly can't. I always overwork myself and then I get to rest after I've overworked myself. So maybe you know this balance of working hard, taking rest, working hard and taking rest equally. So this is maybe your strength. Whale and Ochre Elder, share your song, frequency of sound, deep diving, deep down. There is a song, metaphorical speaking, of course. It's not everyone has a song they want to share. It can be words, it can be a story, it can be a painting, something that comes deep from within you, that has the unique frequency of yourself, and it's time for you to speak up and to do those things. Maybe you are already doing and sharing your expressions out here. So this is a confirmation that you are doing a great job, that this is your strength about sharing those stuff. If you have an idea what this is, of course. So, and then you got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. What was I telling about boundaries? You know how to keep boundaries. You have this strength in you. You even got the love. Is there a song where you got the love, where you sing you've got the love? You've got the love? I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering something wrong. But yeah, you have the love of the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, whatever you believe in. So, and maybe you even overcome codependency, or are at the brink of overcoming it, and this is applauding you for your great strength of overcoming it, or being in the works of overcoming it right now. So I feel I need to read this card for you. And you've got the love. I saw it. Hold on. The void. Where are you? The void, where are you? No. Yeah, I know I'm making strange sounds. What the hell is we? Sorry. I'm being the void here. Under 16. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb, the fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting, it can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know that what you think. Okay. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you've been called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface in ways known and unknowable. Now it's the time to cultivate faith and allow deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase, when we are called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary and as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender the changing mystery of your life. And just be is what I said. Starseed soul inquiry, something you can meditate upon. How are you being called to surrender to the unknown mystery of your life? So now you've got the love. The Hadrians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, interdependent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others, to remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have the love all on their own. The message of this card is to review the ways you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseed to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at the soul level. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive, or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is a sign to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously, to acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you, to assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used a relationship to soothe and cover up. Something you can think about and meditate upon is, do you lose yourself in relationships? If so, how? How can you develop a deeper love for yourself? That went deep and dark in just seconds. Jesus. I'm going to drink a little bit of water. And because I am hearing music, I'm going to use this deck and see. What are the strengths of pile number 1? Or what other message do you have for pile number 1 over here? Okay, is this, yeah, okay. Yeah, you've got Amazing Day by Some December Street as the back of the deck. This amazing day is made for us. Live it your way. This amazing day is made for us. This amazing day is made for us. So live it your way. You are the leader of your life. Now I'm back to saying stuff in accent. I'm sorry. Okay, first one is I'm Fine by BTS. Even if my wings are torn. I was talking about wings. Even if someday I'm not me anymore, it's alright. Only I am my own salvation. I won't ever die in this walk. How are you doing? I'm fine. My sky's clear. Our pain, say goodbye. Goodbye. Then we have Permission to Dance by BTS. Again, there's always something that's standing in the way, but if you don't let it phase you, you know just how to break. Just keep the right vibe, yeah, cause there's no looking back. There ain't no one to prove we don't got this on lock, yeah. Sorry, I just am this silly energy of wanting to sing the songs. This was all in English, in Korean, so that's why I didn't sing the melody. Then Dos Oruguitas from Encanto. Hay mariposas, no se aguanten más. Hay que crecer aparte y volver hacia adelante seguirás. It's meaning that all butterfly, they are not how do you say this in English now? Can't wait any longer. They need, because it's talking about two butterflies, they can't wait any longer. It's time for them to grow, but separate. They need to grow separate from one another, so they need to go their own way so that they can grow and come back. It's a time where you need to separate from something so that both of this can grow separate to someday, if it is meant to be, come back together. Hacia adelante seguirás. Just and they are going to be moving forward, is how I would translate this sentence, but I'm not sure. I'm still a beginner in Spanish. Next is Good Day by BTS. As you share happiness, it multiplies, but if you share sadness, also it multiplies too. So always love and rest on my shoulder. And your last one is Two Fox by Adam Lambert. I only trust my tarot cards. Pink flamingo in Maya. People think that I'm from Mars. Whatever. Yep, that's it for today. I hope you liked this reading. I'm sorry for being so silly. I hope you had fun and laughed with me by my silliness. These are your strengths and you are powerful today. That's something I can say. So I hope this helped you gain more confidence in yourself. Thank you for being here with me till the end. And I will be seeing you in my next video or in the other groups. Whatever. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. You chose the traditional manga tarot. This amethyst pendant, the number 2, or the stamp in the description. This is going to be your reading about what are your strengths. Maybe you can see that the lighting is a bit different because I'm filming this through the day, not the night like the intro on pile 1. So fresh energy. Let's get to it because I said everything for once in the intro. Just enjoy enjoy the ASMR. So please, spirit guides, what are pile number 2's strength? What is pile number 2's strength? Please, spirit guides, what is the strength of pile number 2? Is this reversed or upright? Okay. What is the strength of pile number 2? What is the strength of pile number 2? What is the strength of pile number 2? What is the strength? What is the strength of pile number 2? What is the strength of pile number 2? At the back of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings, having the opportunity to get new resources, earthly resources such as work experience, studying in school, financial resources, also material, like if you are a painter, having canvas and paint and paint brushes. That's also a resource that is needed to be able to paint. So, start with the center card. We have the Page of Cups. But there is a bit of water energy here with the cups, with the Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Moon. Moon is Pisces. Then we have with the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So maybe you have the placement in one of those signs. We also have the King of Swords in reverse, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. With Justice we have Libra, so any of those signs may be relevant to you. Starting with the Page of Cups, really young energy, getting to know their emotions and being led by their emotions and intuition. Really artsy. I even said paintbrush and canvas, so maybe some of you are painters. So one of your strengths is being able to express yourself through a painting, because the cups are, I think, a bit of the arty type, creative types of people, and they can express themselves through art, if it's a painting, drawing, writing a story, or music, playing instrument or singing, or making your own music. Can be a way of being creative. Also something with building your hands, like making your own bracelet, rings, jewelry, all that that fits into this category, everything included. So there are because it's the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is the youngest from the core cards. They are still learning how to deal with those things, so you are in the process of mastering these qualities, but you have them because you are represented by the Page of Cups. So let's go to the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles being upright means that you have harvested all your hard work, and you as an individual are at a good place. Being in reverse, there may be some things that need still to be worked on, because you are still the Page of Cups. So you will be able to harvest the fruits of your labor a bit later, but you will. It's just a small delay because you are still learning to grasp those qualities. And you don't have fear, because the Moon talks about the subconscious, the fear, walking into the unknown. And look at how she's looking. She is holding a lobster, I think, and is surrounded by a dog, and I think that is a wolf, but could also be a dog. And her face is stoic, so she's not afraid of holding that lobster. And I think she is in the water, so she's not afraid. So you don't fear the unknown. Maybe right now you may be thinking, right, like, it's not me, but I'm saying that you are still learning those things with the Page of Cups. So this is a quality that is in the process of building. Also, the Moon card is highly intuitive and strong feminine energy, so you have strength in being in your feminine energy, like this receiving type of ways. So you know when to stop and just to receive, so the things can flow into you, like manifestations or other stuff that you want. They just flow because you are strong in this feminine energy. Because the masculine energy is more of a work hard, do the things to receive the thing, the prize in this case. The feminine energy is, yeah, she works hard, but she knows also when to stop and wait for it to come in. So that's one of your strengths as well. And with the Seven of Cups, normally it's about illusion, needing to make a decision and not knowing what decision to make, because one is afraid of picking something that is not good. I think you are, because I'm feeling this from the Page of Cups, that you are learning to make the right decision and believe in yourself, even if it's something you don't know what is going to happen. You are going to be fearless and just pick it up and see it through. And even if it's like you pick the cup with the snake, you will be able to deal with it. Because I'm a strong believer of you can't make the wrong decision. It's just a small detour you are going to make and learn a small thing, like a side quest in a game. Now it's fine. Now decided it's coming out. like a side quest. You are doing this little side quest and you are going to learn a new skill through this side quest so that you can go back to the main part. So you can either choose staying at the main part of the game, or do sometimes some little side quests to gain more skills so that you are able to flow through the main quest easier than normal. So you don't really make any wrong decisions. It's just a little side quest with a new thing to learn. Now we have, because you see here all the cards are upright and here all the cards are in reverse. So because the Page of Cups is looking here, I think the Page of Cups is currently working on this thing. So you are currently working on this type of thing, and this is something that is going to come afterwards. So like the King of Swords, he thinks a lot and makes his decision with his head instead of his heart, like the Page of Cups with their emotion and intuition. His strategic, a good communicator and analytics, but because he is in reverse, he normally shows his positive traits in a negative way. So like, he's a good communicator in a negative way. He's able to manipulate people with his words so that they can do the binding like he wants it to come out. So you may be a good communicator, but maybe sometimes you are using it in the wrong way and slightly manipulating others. It doesn't need to be intended. It can be subconscious, this thing, because we have the moon here with the subconscious. So sometimes we do it subconsciously, manipulating others to do or bindings. Like, for example, myself as a kid, when I wanted something from my parents so that they bought it to me, I would talk about it like, oh, I saw this and this and it was so cool, and I just showed interest, and I waited to see if they would say, oh, why don't you take it so that we to buy it, basically. And so I was sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't work, but it's like a small type of manipulation to get what you want, like me being talking about it really excitingly and just waiting to see if they catch on and ask me to take it so that they can buy it for me. There is also this harmless way of manipulating others, but it's not that I'm trying to say that manipulation is a good thing. It's not. So we do it subconsciously. Even as a kid, I did it. So being more honest is also something that maybe worked on. Maybe because sometimes we are not even honest with ourselves. We try to talk ourselves out of something, and so we are not honest to ourselves. Like, you feel like, this is good, but then your thoughts came say, nah, there is a fault, here's a fault, you're not good enough, and so on. And so you are not honest with yourself and saying, yeah, I did a great job, even if I had I made mistakes, it's still praiseworthy to say that you were able to do this. So with the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Wands, they are trying to be really in the defense, because there are people that are trying to sway them from this stability standpoint, from the stable standpoint. It can be even your beliefs and so on. So they are trying to sway and get you out of this, and the Seven of Wands is someone that can defend themselves. So maybe something that you are going to learn later on is to be able to defend yourself in the best possible way, of course, with being honest and standing strong through your beliefs, and not being swayed by others and persuaded. Maybe it's even that you can be easily, let's reverse it, because some are able to be easily deceived and manipulated on, and they can't defend themselves. So maybe something you are going to gain strength is that you will be able to see through the BS of others, and not be swayed by their lies and their manipulation, and so you can stand your ground and have your boundaries set. Another way of interpreting those cards. Now we have Justice, and Justice is someone that is truthful, honest, they are balanced, they judge fairly, and being reversed, there may be some unfairness, feeling unfair, that something is unfair, not being honest. So we have this again with honesty, maybe a bit out of balance, because sometimes to make these decisions we need both our brains and our hearts, and the people tend to be one of the extremes, so listening too much to the heart and not planning things out with the brain, like making a to-do list, what needs to be done, and they just jump into this and are swapped by a mountain of things to do, instead of doing it one step at a time. And then there are the others that think too much, are over analyzing this stuff, and are weighing the pros and cons instead of also hearing to the heart and listening to what it wants to do, because we need to satisfy both sides. So there is this unbalance, and your strength is going to be learning how to balance this out. Now I'm going to take one more sip of water and then go to the oracle cards, because I have nothing more to say with the tarot cards. Maybe later something will pop up. So with this deck, I want you to think about 3 questions about what are your strengths. It can be confirmation, or something else. Like, I think pile number 1 was asking about some manifestation and when they will come in, because they got 2 cards with a time frame. So you can even ask when you are going to master these skills. And yeah, let's see. Hope you have your 3 questions. So now Question number 1. Please, angels and spirit guides, please answer the first question of pile number 2 about what are the strengths. Please answer the first question here. Not the right time. So now is not the right time for something. Maybe try to do it later. Sometimes you feel when the time is right, because there is going to be this nagging feeling of do it now. And if you don't do it, the feeling will keep coming up and again. So not the right time right now. So for the second question, please, angels and spirit guides, please answer the second question of pile number 2. Within the next few months. So something is going to happen in the next few months for you. Then please answer the third question. I didn't see this. It flipped over, but I didn't see. Where is it? I saw you were flipped. Where are you? Card. Here. We've got a yes. Don't know when it flipped. I didn't see it, so I take it as a sign that this is a yes. Maybe this is a yes to the second card because I didn't see that it flipped over. I thought I heard something, but I thought it didn't flip correctly and just went back. So those 2 cards can be flipped. Oops, sorry. And at the back of the deck you've got abundance. So abundance is going to come. Yeah, you have the 9 of Pentacles. It's still in reverse, but you have the ability to put it upright and have this abundance. Just saying. So now I have to say, with this card, with this deck, there were some messages in between for pile number 1, not only but pile 1 strengths. So let's be a bit open with this oracle deck about what it's going to say. I don't know if it's because of myself that I'm hearing this song, or if it's also part of a message for you, pile number 2. Because I heard this song when I woke up today, and it's by from Tomorrow by Together, Blue Hour. You are the one that I want. You everything that I want. Blue, and then it's Korean. I don't know the rest. So maybe search for Blue Hour by Tomorrow by Together. It's TXT for short. So just letting this out. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's my message, I'm not sure, because I heard it when I woke up, so it's still playing in my head. So yeah, it's for us. Let's say it's for us. Okay, so what is the strength of pile number? This flipped over, this didn't flip over, and this flipped over. Is there more card? Yeah, okay. What are the strength of pile number 2? 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 There's one more card. Yep. Thank you. At the back of the deck we have Portal. Doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. Yeah. when a door closes, another one opens, and you are getting some doors that are going to open with new opportunities, and you decide which one you are going to take. Basically, you are only getting rewards, new opportunities with the Ace of Pentacles, even deciding with the Seven of Cups. Rewards, the Nine of Pentacles, still in reverse, but you will get it. And a bit of a wild card, so there is good stuff coming for you. This is also a strength. So now, first card, Messenger, Series energy, bringing harmony and balance. I put it here because balance. So Series A and B, maybe you consider yourself a starseed, and maybe Sirius is one of the, well, Series A or B was one of the planets you lived in. And because Series A and B, we have two, they are opposite to each other. So and they are trying to bring harmony and balance between one and the other. So makes sense that you got this here. Makes sense that you got the harmony. And also maybe you are a messenger and you have something to share with others through art, expressing yourself through this stuff. So this may be also a strength of you. But yeah, try to bring a bit more harmony and balance to you. After you figured one stuff out, then you go through the next. Don't do too much. Don't overwork yourself. Then we have Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So this card is all about going through the extremes of life. Sometimes you pass through poopy stuff. But those hard times are always here to make yourself grow more and gain more strength. So through challenges is where we grow and expand. And there are to problems, there are going to be solutions. I'm currently in Spanish class, but I think I won't be able to continue next year because there is just too much stuff that I need to do. And also a bit of a problem at home, but whatever, that's a solution and the problem that I need to go through. But my Spanish teacher said there are more solutions to a problem. So there is going to be a solution to everything and new beginnings. So you have this new beginning again. So there is something going to start after this. I want to say tohuwa bohu. Don't know if this exists in English. But let's say just this whole mess. There is going to be a solution and new beginnings for you. So don't give up. Are you able to see it? So, and let's do it here like this. Then we have this Ease of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing our consciousness to light. Mintaka is also a planet in the Orion constellation. It's one of the stars of the Orion belt. It said that Mintaka had beautiful seas, clear waters. It also said that Mintakans are really empathic and one of the first starseeds to come to Earth and help Earth. And yeah, I talked in past tense because Mintaka was destroyed by a war, and other civilizations that decided to take the black path, the dark path, the low vibrational path, and so Mintaka, what in the process was destroyed, and the Mintakans aren't able to live there anymore, and most of them went to other planets and civilizations. Some are here on Earth because Earth resembles a bit of Mintakan because of the ocean. So seeing potential, they see the because they are so empathic. People that are empathic, they see the potential in others. I myself did this too. I see the potential in others and the light in others. You as well. You can see the light in others and see the potential, but sometimes people decide to not follow this light and their potential and sway from the good stuff to the, let's say, a bit not so good stuff, and empaths are one to fall into this and be with people that are for them toxic, even though they see the potential and the love and caring soul in those people, but they are decided to not show this side of them and be this side of them. They decided to be all the rest and their negative traits. But this is a strength, being able to see the potential in people. You just need to discern yourself now if they are trying to change and be the potential that they are, or if they are being toxic and you need to say, no, this is a boundary, you can't step over it, please go away. And also we have the sea and unconsciousness, and we have the moon, so being able to bring those unconscious things to light, being like in this hermit mode where you are shining a light into the darkness to see what lies there that needs to be worked on and to be healed. So this is one of your strengths as well. And we have called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Yeah, there are soul gifts that you've trained for lifetimes. You learned this in past lives, and you had this training, and now it's time to step up into those gifts that you trained to have right now in this incarnation, to be able to use it at their full potential. So you are called to step into those gifts, and sometimes the gifts open up by themselves. You just have to wait a bit till the time is right, and they will show themselves to you. Then we have karmic relationship, Orion energy. We have Orion again. Polarity, soul growth, conflict. Yeah. Through conflict and polarity is where we learn stuff. So it's also a challenge. So through all these challenges, all these conflicts we have also with others, we learn stuff about ourselves and even about others. Most of the time about ourselves, and this needs to be done so that you can grow as a soul and expand the knowledge that you have. Our soul is thirsty of learning stuff, so they incarnate to learn stuff, to experience some stuff that they are not able to experience in the spirit realm. So it's for us to go through this and learn from it and grow from it. Yeah, it's hard. I won't deny it. I'm going through something as well, a conflict, and it's really hard. It makes me emotional. But I'm trying to see the positive of this thing. I'm currently not seeing it, but someday I hope that there is going to be a positive about this. And I'm still hearing you are the one that what I want. You are the one that I want. You, a thing that I want. Boo. Da 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 da. So, imagination. Da da da. Okay. Blue R from TXT still in my head. Let me get some water. It's like playing on repeat. So because I used this, I didn't want to use this in the first place, but by one I felt like I needed, and now here I'm still hearing the music. So let's get some messages for you. So what message are there for pile number 2? Maybe about what are their strengths, or any other message that you want to convey to pile number 2. Is there anything else that needs to be said to pile number 2 about their strength? Or yeah. Is there anything else to say about their strengths? Any other message that need to be said right now? Nah, this one. Okay. So then we have Try Everything by from Zootopia. Birds don't just fly, they fall down and get up. Nobody learns without getting it wrong. Yeah, I let this be a message by itself. This flipped over already, so smile, smile, smile. Let's forget about the why and when. Yeah, sometimes we just need to surrender and let the universe, God, Goddess, Spirit, the intelligent energy do its thing, and we are just how do you say this? My brain has a brain lag. And we are just set to just keep going and forget about the why and when, because this is something the universe is going to take care of for us. So just live day by day and smile as much as you can, and don't worry about the why and when. It will come when the time's right. So next is Try Everything, Zootopia again. Don't beat yourself up, no need to run so fast. Sometimes we come last, but we did our best. Yeah, sometimes it's not about being first, it's just about the process and the experience. You did your best, so don't beat yourself up about mistakes or anything else, even if you didn't come first. You are doing a great job. Not everyone is able to work so hard on something as you. Pile 2. Then we have Club of Optimistic People by Some Dips and Bomber Street. We have here again the same song. We have 2 songs that came out twice. So you gotta join the Club of Optimistic People, and you find many reasons and stop and take your time to see the bright side of the life. Come join a club of optimistic people. Look up and you'll find many reasons you know that after heavy rain the sun will shine again. So maybe one of your strengths is you being able to be so optimistic, or you are going to be learning to be optimistic about the future and stuff. So yeah. We have On by BTS. Even if I fall, I come right up, scream. That's how we've always been. Even if my knees drop to the ground, as long as they don't get buried, yeah. Just keep going. Don't stop. Even if things are hard and you are on the ground crawling, just keep crawling so that you can afterwards stand up again and walk. You don't just let yourself sink into this negativity or and this negative swamp. And the last one is Own the World by 77 But Sweet. You can own the world. Please don't hide your face while we trade our place. You can own the world. Yeah, don't hide yourself. You can own it. You can own everything you want. Now I'm hearing again the stone again. You, everything that I want. You, please listen to Blue Hour. I'm going to listen to it later too, so that this song just stops playing in my head. So this is everything that I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this helped you, and I wish you luck on this journey. It's not easy, we all know this, but keep on going. I know you can do it. You are strong, and look back at how far you've come. Even it's also a part of the Try Everything song. Look how far you've come. You came so far till now, and you can still, and you will be able to keep going. You have the strength. Believe in yourself as well. Everything's going to be all right, okay? So I hope this helped you. Thank you for staying with me till the end, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. You chose the Gentle Heart Tarot, the Imperial Jasper, the number 3, or the timestamp that was in the description. This is going to be your reading about what is your strength. Maybe you can see that the lighting is a bit different. That's because I'm filming this throughout the day, not the night like the intro and pile number 1. Yeah, there's from pile number 2 is still there is a song stuck with me, maybe even before pile number 2, because I was hearing it when I woke up as well. It's a song by Tomorrow by Together, also TXT. Mr. Carl, the Blue Hour. You are all that I want. You, everything that I want. Blue, and then Korean. That I don't know what they say. I can't pronounce it yet. Yeah. So maybe listen to this song. I don't know if this is for me or for the reading of you both. Yeah, since I didn't ask anything, since I for once explained everything in the intro, I'm going to be now shuffling your cards so that we can get to the tea of what your strengths are. I do have to say that both the pile 1 and pile 2 were different from one and another. So now I'm looking forward how it's going to be for you, pile 3. So please, Spirit Guides, what are the strengths of pile number 3? What is the strength of pile number 3? What is the strength of pile number 3? What is the strength of pile number 3? Please, Spirit Guides, what is the strength of pile number 3? What is the strength of pie number 3? What is the strength of pie number 3? Ooh. What is the strength of pie number 3? Okay. Well, this makes it easier if everything comes out at once. So. Ooh. 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 You are the part that got the most cards. Okay, so let's see. The back of the deck we have the 2 of diamonds, the 2 of pentacles, being a bit more imbalanced in a way. So trying to find a balance, because I cannot see right now where this lack of balance is. Maybe throughout the reading it will pop up. But yeah. Maybe one of your strengths is being able to thrive in the in this unbalanced energy. I don't know. Let's try to see the positive in everything. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. There is no center card, so I will be starting from the left. Both pile 1 and 2 got center cards, so I could start from there and then from the other side, but let's go. We have the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Crystals in reverse. Delays, walking slowly, slow moving energy. So I think one of your strengths is that you are able to go fast, but also you know when to go slow, and not, how do you say this? Überstürzen. Moment, I need to do this word. I found it. To rush something, to jump the gun on something, or to act precipitately. So yeah, you know when not to jump the gun. And take it slow but steady with the Knight of Diamonds and the Knight of Cups, because they are both of the slowest moving knights. Moreover, the Knight of Diamonds is the slowest. Then comes the Knight of Cups. The fastest is the Knight of Swords. So you know when to go slow and steady and not jump the gun. Yeah. Maybe you are also a free spirit because of the bird. It reminds me of freedom, and just being free to do what you want. Not being restricted by anything. So you just move freely through the stuff. With the Page of Crystals, the Page of Wands, you are really passionate, also creative. You are learning to work with your passions, because the page is someone that is still learning the ropes of this fiery energy. By the way, fiery energy we have here Aries. With the Emperor we have Taurus. Is it? Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Earth signs with the diamonds here, the Knight of Diamonds and the King of Diamonds. We also have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces with the Nine of Cups. So maybe you have one of those signs in your chart, or it's you have a lot of planets there. Doesn't have to be just the energy, can also be around you. Don't know, I'm keep being drawn to this wand, this crystal that Page of Wands has there. I don't know why. Maybe in the guidebook is stating something about this. It would be nice. So in the guidebook it said upright. What's the good news? The Page of Crystals brings you messages that are relevant to your current endeavors. Generally bearing positive news. You can find inspiration and ways of enthusiasm radiating from the Page of Crystals. This card often makes a strong need for adventure and travel, so get your passport ready as you're going for an exciting ride. Yeah, no, there's nothing stated about the wand, but take the message if you want. Okay, now I get it. Growing something, because there is this vein that is slowly moving upwards. There is something growing from the seeds that you've planted. You are not seeing right now the benefits and the success right now, because the Six of Crystals is about success, being admired by others. Since it is in reverse, it's still a bit delayed, or it's not going to come out right now, because Seven of Diamonds is even in reverse, and the Seven of Diamonds talks about still waiting for the things to grow so that you can later harvest it. So there is still the process of growing it. It's not finished yet, so you are not going to be able to see the benefits of it yet, but it's going to come. Yeah, the best is yet to come is what I hear. From BTS, the song Yet to Come. Was it honestly the best? Because I want just to see the next. Yeah, that's everything that I'm hearing. Yeah, the best is yet to come still. So just be still in this Knight of Diamonds, because the Knight of Diamonds is the one that works hard, slow and steady, takes one step at a time. It's not rushing anything, and you see it's moving towards the King of Diamonds, and the King of Diamonds is rich, is stable, really grounded, has all the resources that they need. So resources can be anything: financial resources, it can be experience, studying from, or work experience. It can be I made this example with pile number 2. Resources are also like, you have the canvas and paint and paintbrush. This is also a resource, so that you can express yourself through art. So anything that is comes into this category is a resource that you have, and you are abundant enough that you are going to have everything when you work hard, and you will be able to look back at it at your path that you walked, and be proud of yourself. So you are a hard worker. Because the King of Diamonds still works hard for everything that he wants. So if this is not a strength, then I don't know. Because also the Nine of Diamonds, somehow it's also like this persevering energy, because they walk slow but steady, and they persevere through this long journey. There are people that give up throughout the way because it's too slow, but you are keeping and moving forward. We have the Emperor. The Emperor. What do you need more? The one that is in the highest position possible, being a leader, because the King of Diamonds is also a leader. So you are a great leader, charismatic. You know what you need to do to lead others. You don't see yourself as above them, but equal. Because they are not looking down. They are looking straight forward. So the Emperor is also someone that goes and gets what they want. They work hard to do it. They are intelligent. They know how to use their resources to get what they want, basically. They are go-getters, so you are one as well. But all the positive traits of the Emperor, what I said about him is you. That's one of your strengths as well. Even if you may not see it, you have it. Then we have the Knight of Cups, someone that is romantic. You have a romantic trait to you. Also moving slowly, but a bit faster than the Knight of Diamonds, even if we don't see it in this particular deck. But in the others, we can see that the horse runs, walks, don't even moves. But yeah, I'm feeling that I need to read this out of the guidebook. Let's see. Okay, the Knight of Cups. This messenger of love is not only charming but also graceful. A perfect combination to fall deeply in love with. An affair with someone like the Knight of Cups can feel like a fairy tale. A knight or princess riding into your life on a white horse. On a personal note, you are asked to let your emotions guide you to where you need to be. Every situation will take the lead on removing yourself until a new opportunity comes along, which does feel right. The Knight of Cups isn't afraid to show their sensitive side, and neither should you be. I think I don't need to say more to the Knight of Cups. The guidebook said everything that needed to be said. But yeah, you've learned how to follow your emotions more, because the page in our cold cards is still learning the ropes. The Knights have already learned some lessons and are able to move forward and take action on this. So you are able to move to take action on the experience and resources, as also as being able to follow your emotions. The Seven of Diamonds is in reverse. Sometimes it can be that you may be procrastinating a bit, because the Seven of Diamonds, I'm reminded of the image where the Seven of Pentacles, they are looking at the plants and are waiting for it to grow and they are waiting and waiting and not doing anything. So there is a sense of a bit of procrastination and not working on it because of this. But being in reverse, you are a hard worker. You have the Knight of Diamonds, you have the King of Diamonds. Even when you do nothing, you're still working on something. It feels like even if you don't do something, you are still doing something. And the fruits of your labor, they are going to be a fruit later on. It's not the time right now, but there is going to be a good price at the end of this journey. So that's it with the tarot cards. So now to the oracle cards. With this oracle deck, I want you to think about 3 questions about your strengths. This can be either confirmation or something. Pile number 1 and 2 both got timing cards. So apparently there are a lot of people that ask, when is something going to happen? So you can do this also. There's no restriction. Just ask something about your strength, 3 questions, and you can pause the video if you need to. So I will be starting with, please angels and spirit guide, please answer the first question for pile number 3. What is the answer of the first question here? We have recovery. So maybe you worked too hard and now it's time for you to take a step back and recover. Maybe you are recovering from a cold or something else. Surgery is what I heard. So just take your time and you're going to be healing good, because if I'm not sure on this angel is Archangel Raphael. Let me see, maybe in the card book it's so recovery. This is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade away with time. Although it may be difficult to see now, there is a full future waiting you. But for now, take all the time you need to regain your strength. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished and or already complete. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. No, it's not stated. But somehow I feel like this angel is Archangel Raphael, because he is the angel of healing, also on an emotional level. So maybe you work with him, with them. You don't have gender. Maybe you work with them. Yeah, maybe they are calling out to you so that you can work with them, so that you can make this recovery. Stating all possibilities. So yeah, now to the second question. Please angels and spirit guides, please answer the second question of pile number 3. You've got 2 cards. Success and ask for help from others. So your success is granted, but maybe you are working on it alone and you need to ask for someone to help you, and then you will be reaching this success. You have the 6 of crystals, the card of success. It's still in reverse, but it's going to be upright. If you aren't able to finish it alone, just ask for help from others. You can ask even your spirit guides and angels, because this is an angel card deck, for help, and they will send you someone that is going to be of great help for you. So now Please, angels and spirit guides, please answer the third question of pile number 3. Please answer the third question of pile number 3. Please, spirit guides and angels, please answer the third question. Thank you. It's 2 again. We have abundance and in the near future. So abundance is going to come in the near future. I stated it's there. It just needs a little bit more time to grow, so that the abundance and the success will be able to come. So in the near future, it's going to be there. So, and then we have at the back of the deck, compromise. Sometimes we need to find the middle ground to something, so that everyone in the situation can be happy. Doesn't mean you have to give up on what you want. It's just finding a middle ground of both sides. So with this deck particularly, the first group got some messages as well, and also group 2. So it's not only about strength, it can also be messages that are going to need it to be heard. So I'm leaving it open. Yeah, and I'm shuffling. I don't know why I mispronounced shuffling. And this time. Sorry, the song is still stuck with me. Though I will buy tomorrow by together TXT. Whatever. So let's see. What are the strength of pile number 3? What is the strength of pile number 3? What is the strength? Okay, Daisy, what is the strength of pile number 3? What is the strength of pile number 3? What is the strength of pile number 3? Some more. Yeah, okay. What is the strength of pile number 3? 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 Okay, I have everything. At the back of the deck we have karmic relationship, Orion energy polarity, soul growth, conflict, and pile number 2 got this card, but it flew out. It was in the back of the deck. So from conflict and polarity, from 2 sides of the things is where we grow. So if there is a conflict happening right now, it's there to show you, to be there so that you can grow. Yeah, sometimes it's in those times they show us our strength, and we learn to tap into more of our strength even. Sorry. Had a frog in my throat. I think it's called like this, having a frog in your throat. So yeah, through conflict is where we grow, where we see who we are and who others are as well. And we came here to learn stuff. So we decided to go sometimes through these conflicts so that we can grow as a soul, because a soul is thirsty of knowledge, and it wants knowledge and experience. And so the best way of growing is through challenges and hard times, even if we think, not again, this obstacle in front of me, but it's there to help us train and be more stronger. So the first card is Forged on Follow Pave. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. We have the leaders. Sorry. Went down the wrong pipe. So you are being led to forge a new path. You are not here to walk the path of others. You are here to make your own path and be the leader you wish you had. Because if, like for example, let's say your parents are both teachers, and it would be easy to follow the step of them and be a teacher as well, but you decided to not be a teacher, but you decided to be a dentist, for example. So you don't have your parents to help you and follow their lead. They won't be able to guide you because they don't know how to be a dentist. And it's now for you to be learning how to be a dentist, to go through this path, through these challenges alone. And maybe in the future, if you want to have kids, one of your kids decides to be a dentist as well, and so they are following your steps, and you are able to be the leader and show them how it's done easier. So you are the one that is paving this new path for the ones that are to come, and be the leader and lead them on how to do it. And sometimes when we are going through hard times, we wish we had someone that would say to us how to do this and that. And now it's up to us to be this leader and lead ourselves through this new path. So we also have the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. This card talks about, we have conflict as well again. So there is maybe a conflict happening, maybe with yourself, like you are having a conflict with yourself. So two parts of yourself, one part wants to do this and the other one wants to do that, and so you are in conflict with yourself, or you are in conflict with someone else. And there is this anger building up, and this card is saying that we need to soften to love so that we can okay, guidebook. Yeah, I was trying to say it, but it was like, no, take the guidebook. Okay. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid, it's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find a way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We are all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we hurt, it's normal to close our heart to the world. To close off our heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We are innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. Something you can meditate upon and reflect upon is, how are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften toward those who have hurt you? Then we have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Yeah. So one of your strengths is you have visionary and inspired ideas. Maybe you are also consider yourself as a starseed, so maybe you had a past life in Orion, in Mars, or on the 7 stars, the Pleiades. Yeah, you have great ideas, you are a visionary, and it's for you to bring those ideas into the physical world, because you this is something that Chloe Taylor, she's a wonderful reader as well here on YouTube. Chloe Taylor always says this, that the ideas are not ours, but from source. And the ideas search for the best host, because the host can birth these ideas in a certain way. So we get those ideas because we can birth it in a certain way, and so the ideas chose us to bring this forth. If we don't follow this and don't take action on it, the idea will go to someone else that is in alignment also with this, and they will bring it forth, and maybe you will bring it later and say, we had the same idea, but I was first. But yeah, you didn't take action on it, so the idea wandered to the next person so that it could be birthed here on earth. So you have what it takes to birth those ideas. You are a visionary. You can see the bigger picture of everything. So if you get an idea and the feeling of, I really want to take action on it, please take action on it. It came to you for a reason. It's now that I'm seeing it, but I'm seeing here this blue energy, and they look like people. And I think that it's the Pleiades on the card, representing the Pleiades here on the card. I never believed it, so maybe you have star family, so your soul family is maybe still in the having an incarnation in the Pleiades, and they are here with you, and this is them saying hi. So next we have Hiraeth, I think it's how you pronounce this. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Ooh, I know this card. This card needs to be read. I don't have poetic words to give this card the thing that it's the honor. So let's just take Rebecca Campos' way of saying it. So Hiraeth, I hope, is a Welsh word that's difficult to translate, but it refers to a certain longing or homesickness, a yearning for a home or a place to which we cannot return. This unexplainable, unshakable longing for home is common in starseeds and old souls. Perhaps you've had it since birth. For some, it's a distant memory of a planet, galaxy, or star system. I'm getting goosebumps. In the universe that their soul remembers and yearns to return to. A place they may have experienced more than Earth. For others, it's a longing for the unity of source, a remembering of interconnected oneness. Goosebumps. Always when I say goosebumps, it's a confirmation. This yearning can lead some starseeds to travel searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest as a need to find home in people, communities, and relationships. A journey to find somewhere they truly belong. If you resonate with this yearning for home but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be on Earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body on this planet at this time. You're being called to anchor all of your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now, to fully commit to living this life right now, to commit to putting 2 feet completely in. Something you can meditate on and reflect on is how can you commit more fully to your life. And your last card is the Void. Stop. Embrace winter, cosmic womb. It's all about stopping. Because sometimes we need to take a step back and surrender to this dark phase of nothingness. Because new stuff will be coming up. It's like there are phases where you have ideas that come in a flash, like one after another, ideas just flowing in through and not stopping. And sometimes there are times where you don't have any ideas and you are here like, where is my inspiration? Where are my ideas? And it's because you are being called to stop, to embrace this winter, to be in this dark, nurturing energy so that you can recover and so that new stuff can be born afterwards. So you are being prepared for the new ideas in a sense. So don't worry, the ideas are coming. You just need to wait a little bit. Maybe work on some things that are not finished yet, and relax and take your time, recover if you are one of those people that are recovering from something. Sometimes it happens that when you overwork yourself, you are going to get you are easily getting a cold, because it's the way of the universe saying to you that you need to stop and recover and rest. So that's a way of you to be in this nurturing energy of winter, of the winter phase, and taking things slow so that new things can be born afterwards because of the great cosmic womb here. Now, since we had songs appear in group 1 and 2 and here as well, because I was hearing it, we are going to get this from my lyrics oracle deck. I hadn't planned of using it, but pile 1 I felt the need to use it, and pile 2 got music as well, so I thought, let's do it for our groups. So there may be messages also. Not everything is going to be about what is your strength. So let's be open about it as well. So what is the strength of pie number 3? Or what other messages do you want to convey to pie number 3, Spirit? What is the strength of pie number 3? What other message do you have for pie number 3? What is the strength of pie number 3? What other message do you have to convey for pie number 3? Okay, this is everything. At the back of the deck we have try everything, Zootopia. I won't give up, no I won't give in, till I reach the end and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave, I want to try everything, I want to try even though I could fail. Just leave it at this. Then we have those cards here. So we have Burning Up Fire by BTS. Live however you want, it's your life anyway. Stop trying, it's okay to lose. Yep. Then we have Amazing Day by 77 Bomber Street. This amazing day is made for us. Live it your way. This amazing day is made for us. This amazing day is made for us. So live it your way. Yeah, you're being called to live the life you want and not the life that others want for you. You are the leader. You are waving a path that no one walked before. So live it how you want and not how others want you to live. Then we have So What by BTS. 90% of your worries are imaginary swamp that you created. Just go instead of worrying. Don't get scared. Cheer up. Shout it out. So what? Sometimes the messages of the songs are a message on their own and I don't have to say much. So we have Headphones by Britney Cole. So keep your head up high and dust off your shoulders. It's alright. No, it's not over. Love is here. It came up to dry up all your tears. Oh, can you feel it? Gotta believe it. Gotta see it by your side in the middle of the night. So what? Again. Somebody call me right one, somebody call me wrong. I'm not gonna care about it. Why don't you not do so as well? So what? Let go. Sorry. I'm hearing the melody. Dos oruguitas, Encanto. Hay mariposas, no se aguanten más. Hay que crecer aparte y volver hacia adelante seguirás. The song from Encanto, Dos Oruguitas, two caterpillars, and it's saying here, all butterfly, they can't hold themselves back anymore. It's time to grow apart. So basically, the two caterpillars were always together. And now they are butterflies and they are still together, but it's time for them to separate themselves from one another so that they can grow apart from each other and evolve. And later they are, if it's meant to be, they are going to return to one another when they are grown. Hacia adelante seguirás, and just keep moving forward is how I would translate this sentence. I'm not sure if I'm right. So I'm still learning Spanish. Then we have Not Today by BTS. Turn it up, burn it up until the day of victory. Fight. Don't kneel, don't collapse. That's not today. So basically saying that it's not today that you are going to lose. Just keep on fighting till victory. Then we have Outro Wings by BTS. My back hurting is for my wings to come out. I believe in you, even if things are bleak right now. The end will be great. Fly, fly, up in the sky. Fly, fly, get 'em up high. It's the path you chose, dude. Don't be scared. This is just the first flight. Yeah. On the first flight, nothing goes right. the first try nothing goes right. You still make mistakes. It's just the first one. There are still a lot of things to do afterwards. So believe in yourself. Then we have Club of Optimistic People. Pi 2 got this too. Smile, smile, smile. Let's forget about the why and when. That's something the universe is going to take care of, the why and the whens. You just have to move forward and surrender. Then we have Permission to Dance by BTS. We don't need to worry, because when we fall, we know how to land. Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight, because we don't need permission to dance. Yeah, you don't even need permission to live the way you want to live. That's for you to decide. Then we have Dynamite by BTS. I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Yo, you are a diamond. You glow up. Then we have Try by Kobe Kayet. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. Wait a second. Why should you care what they think of you when you're all alone by yourself? Lights by BTS. Dawn will come to the darkest of nights. Overcome even the future. We won't stop from now on. Decide for yourself what it means to be happy. Every day take a step to grow up. And the last one is Headphones by Brittany Cole again. Why you try to be like the rest of them when you know there's so much more within. There's only one you. Whew. That was a lot of songs. I do hope that this reading helped you. I'm wishing you all of the luck on your path. Everything's going to work out fine. Thank you for being here with me till the end. Good luck. I'm cheering here for you. And I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye!